turn on the pleasant travel music. As
Corla. That right, you first.
Yep, let me just turn on the nice travel music as you guys are now in a wagon on your way to Boss.
And it starts playing Scotland the Brave.
Oh, right. Last episode was shopping.
Resting and shopping.
Yep.
Yeah, resting and shopping. And now on the bars.
In all honesty,
So-
Donovan has nothing really to say or do. So the floor is open to everyone else.
Out of curiosity, why is there a time crunch?
I have to sleep. I have to go to bed early to knock out my last day for tomorrow.
That makes sense.
Yep. So is there any RP you guys want to do while on the carriage ride?
I'll pass on mine.
I can't think of anything, and, by the way, do you wanna... do you wanna just resurrect, Bleh. Is Alucard getting a grappling hook? From the shopping we did.
You know what? Probably, yeah. He probably will, so that whole fricking wall thing doesn't happen fricking again.
Yeah, discussed it in the roleplay. And you mentioned, yeah, should probably get one.
Okay, so
But for Amelia, book.
Yes, books.
yeah, so you should still see the grappling hook price at the
Blacksmith.
Yep, at the blacksmith, so minus the money for that.
Wait. Do I get a dark, mysterious, cloaked figure discount for a grappling hook?
No.
The 5-figure discount.
No. Think about it. Dark, cloaked, mysterious figure, grappling hook. Who does that remind you of?
Besides Batman.
Darkwing Duck.
Exactly.
And Darkwing
Actually,
Duck.
both.
Yeah, Batman and Darkwing Duck.
But in any case, as you know, Need disappears into the distance, Selena just gazes out behind the cart and just thinks longingly. Thinking back on the farewell performance and just faintly, oh, Tara.
Yeah, right over there?
Yeah, just think about a close friend that. You remember that one half elf that was performing on the hoop just after
Yeah.
myself?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Tara Thiel. She's an old friend of mine I've known since the last. Ever since we were performing with Magic, the other troupe before this one, but she was there for so long, just helping me get through the difficulties of things. And she just helped me feel comfortable amongst everyone else, aside from Esma and Tara and Lystera. But I was so focused on, my working on my performances that I never really opened up to her all that much. Maybe because I didn't know who I really was. And I'm kicking myself for that. But maybe I'm just too young to understand that sort of thing.
She's still alive?
Yeah, she's alive. I said goodbye to her before we left, but you're acting like I'm mourning her or something.
Well, that's kind of what
Actually.
it seems like, but I'm sure you'll see your
Right.
circus family again.
She's right.
Yeah,
Point is, if she's still alive, why can't you get to know her better when you come back? It's not like this is the last time you're ever going to see her.
true, but I could have opened up to her sooner. But just
Try not to
I've
let
just
it
been so
get you. Sorry.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's hard to be a performer and trying to keep things professional. But I'm still growing. I'm still trying to get used to being an adult too.
How do you think I feel? I got banished from my home.
I can relate to the feeling too. Not the banishing feeling, but what the
Yeah, like what the
F are
heck?
we doing feeling.
Yeah, adulting. What is it? And why are we stuck doing it? You know?
I mean, look at me a few days ago. Hey everyone, I've got a brilliant plan to sneak in. Oh, my one nemesis, a wall. Apparently I'd forgotten that trees exist.
And Sarah starts giggling.
Yeah, and me, I tried to slam that drow onto his back with a flying head scissors, and all I did was a knee to the head. And sometimes I gotta learn to do what I can't do.
Still a cool move. Maybe you'll get it next time.
Aye.
And I'm not as good at archery as I thought I did. I accidentally shot Donnie.
But also, I think you're being unfair to yourself with the whole. You could have done it earlier. I mean, this is literally the first time you've learnt your lesson. How are you expecting yourself to just magically know something before you know something? That's a contradiction in terms.
Yep. Yeah,
You know it
Well,
now. You've learnt it now.
it's all about learning experiences, I guess.
Exactly. I don't think people are wrong for not knowing something before they know it, as I just said. It's more about... I think when people learn their lesson, then ignore what they've learned for ego or stubbornness or whatever other reason that it becomes a mistake.
Exactly.
Yeah, much like how I'm willing to learn about these heroes of Alpateria. I keep hearing about the Rhythmic Misfits. I never heard of them before.
I've only heard bits and pieces, but never the whole story. I'm hoping to hear the whole story.
Me too.
Talon is like, I want to speak, but he sees Boss nearby and it's like, I don't have the time.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah,
Well,
even the dog doesn't like
you
it.
definitely hear some of the guard dogs as you guys approach the gate to bus.
Oh, for a second there, I thought it was a wolf. Oh, hey, there, wolf! There, castle! God damn it!
Hey, there's a wolf. Hey, there's a dire wolf. Hey, there's a stone castle built in the mountains.
Storm?
Yes, I know, the stupid, I didn't want to make the stupid Young Frankenstein reference, but I made it anyway. Yes, you can bonk me.
I already did. Now moving
You
on.
already did.
Yes. Moving on because Cat said we got a lot to do.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Me.
Yes.
One
as-
quick thing just to tie... Sorry.
Go ahead.
One quick thing to tie it all together. We see a guard dog, and guarding the building up on the rafters is a blind man. One guard comes up to him. What are you doing? Guessing? I guess no one's coming? Please come down from
Lincoln?
there. Wit. Yep. Hey, we have Blazing Shadows, Young Frankenstein. I had to complete the trilogy with a Men in Tights reference.
Thank you.
No, it's a dog harassing a cabbage merchant.
My cabbages!
Hey, now we've put it in full circle. Shall we continue?
Yes. So as you approach the gates, you see a couple of guard dogs and, well, obviously guards coming in to inspect your carriage. And one of the guards opens the doors to see all of you, and just goes, "What's your business here?" And with that, Gabrielle chimes up and says, "We seek an audience with the rulers here. We had some business in a need that needs to be taken care of, but also I am here on a diplomatic mission from Zordia." Do you have any confirmation and all that? Well, this is the letter from the Need incident. And she hands him the letter. As for Zordia, it's more short notice. You're free to go to the main square, but whether you have a meeting today or not, that's their department. And
Can I make an insight check?
Actually, double it.
Yep.
I'm wondering, like, this seems, maybe I'm wrong, but this seems like, he seems more on edge than normal, these guards do. Let's see if I'm
Do I
right.
need to?
See if I'm right about
Do I
that.
need to make a?
Yeah.
I had it on disadvantage, and it's the 12.
We'll still.
Yeah, I had on disadvantage too. So
Yeah,
it
we'll
could be
take
in the
we'll take the 19, and yes, Dragon, you can also make an insight.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to use the thing we agreed to, or if you wanted me to roll.
I would say for your case, roll with advantage.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the dogs. I was dog sitting and they were letting me know the owner was back to pick that one up. Look at this.
They're inciting.
Rolling an insight check.
Yep, they're inciting the guards, and the 25 is more than enough for Zorhazard to see that the guard is just doing his guard job of letting people in or not. However, he is a little on edge that this is something related to the higher ranks of royalty, and he's not exactly too sure how that works. Like,
Doesn't know how to handle it.
pretty much.
That is way above my pay grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
But either way, they are
Alright.
letting you in. And for it being a stone city, it's surprisingly colorful when you walk in.
Nice.
Yeah, how everything changed.
Yeah, it's like it's been years.
Like, that was just me as a player talking. If it was Amelia, she would just say, didn't change as much 30 years ago.
Yeah, if you guys, while the structures are seem more cold and stone, the atmosphere is actually warm and inviting as merchants set booths all over the streets, having people come and explore their wares. But what is pretty much the most unique thing is you see these green jade-like statues that are poised in certain areas of the town. For those of you who have read about the incident with the Calamity, you remember that this city was once attacked by green rock creatures. It looks like they have converted the husks of those creatures, or whatever is left, into art pieces. and soon you are traveled up and up the city to a sort of main area. A sort of main plaza area where the castle is. But before you do, your cart comes to a complete halt as they ask each of you to step out of the carriage and go through a sort of circle area.
Oh, okay, so we didn't hit rush hour traffic. This is just a security checkpoint?
Yeah, you guys are basically going through airport security now.
TSA.
Oh no. Well,
This is a joke, but Rayshon caused it to go off repeatedly because metal.
Like that, you need to sing your Steel Defender back. Why?
Well,
it keeps shutting it off. Yes. Do you know why?
If it's airport security, can't we just sneak past? Because those things don't actually protect from anything.
True.
Well, they're basically you're going through like zones of detect magic and zones of truth.
okay.
Combo spells then.
Well,
I'm actually going to speak to Gabriel. You've been here before, right?
Do you mean Gabrielle?
Yes.
She said no.
Alright, I was wondering if this level of security is normal for this place or something happened recently.
hey DM, I'm gonna send you a whisper. Yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to remind myself how to do it real quick.
It is /W, then you type in WikiCat's name.
Or GM.
Yeah, that too.
He's wondering if this level of security is normal for this place or if something happened recently.
As one of the citizens.
We'll just wait till I get that whisper.
Oh dear.
Yep. As you all go through the security check, so if you do set off a couple of alarms, particularly Raishan with her metal body, Yoon and Alucard kind of set off due to their unique changeling status, and surprisingly, SARS also sets it off a bit.
Huh?
I mean, she's a cleric. It wouldn't go past security for a magic user to set it off.
If that were the case, Helgen would also set it off.
True.
That's a good.
Also, Selena also sets it off too.
Did Helgen set it off too?
Nope.
Technically, Donnie would as well, because don't forget his axe is enchanted as as well. So
But I don't think it's looking for that.
maybe.
'Cause-
I mean, I'm assuming they did the whole put any enchanted items you have in this here basket and then we'll give it back to you.
True.
Yeah, for Cyrus and Selena, they found some magic that is not from this plane, and the same was with Yoon and Alucard.
Cyrus looks visibly uncomfortable.
Lena's a little confused. What do you mean?
Do I have to? It gets embarrassing. Okay, do I have to say anything about it? She's asking the guards after setting off the alarm.
It depends. Can you just come with us real quick, and we'll just ask you a few questions?
Oh, all right.
All right.
The other, yeah. So I'm guessing they took everybody who set the alarms off.
Yeah, except for Rayshawn, because they just detected it as a magical construct, yes. Yeah, but Yoon looks more annoyed, but she goes anyways, going, well, I should suspect this to be happening.
So we're gonna wait for them to come back, or no?
Yeah, and do you guys want to RP the questions or want to move forward?
I'm happy to RP the questions unless that's going to take up too much time.
Nope, you're fine.
I'm good with
All right.
RPing the questions. I want to see how this goes.
It's probably gonna be asked
I'm curious.
individually though, so
Yeah.
individual cages.
Yeah, they're gonna ask individually about the magic that they've detected. They detected Feywild magic from Alucard, Yoon, and Cyrus. Well, they're not sure what they're detecting in Selena. Like, if looks something that is from another plane, but they're not detecting what plane it is.
Honestly, I don't know what you mean. I've never understood much about planes of existence.
Where are you from?
I am from Telium in Shordia.
You're from Sordia.
That's right.
And how long have you been in Alphateria?
I believe only for about a month. If that's correct, DM.
Yep, that is correct.
Okay.
Do you have any sort of documentation from where you're from?
Yeah, it should be with. It should be in the Hall of Records at Telium. I'm currently 19 years old. I was born on the 7th day of the 6th moon, Alpine Peak.
Yep. And you can also show them your pin to know that you were part of the circus troupe back there. They are familiar with the company that is supposed to do a circus performance around Alphateria.
Yep.
So, are they conducting each individual interview in soundproof rooms, or how, or is there a change?
As close to soundproof you can get. They're taking you to separate tents.
Okay, so
And
so no eavesdropping on anybody else's question from the rest of the party.
I imagine it'd be
Right.
possible, just disadvantage.
Yeah, just disadvantage if they
Okay.
really want to.
Okay.
Yep. They seem to clear Selena to go in, and we move on to Saris.
Okay. Oof. So I got a nat 1.
Down market.
Yep.
On it.
Who are detecting Feywild magic on you.
Do I? Oh, this is embarrassing. Look,
It's Feywild magic. As far as we know it's supposed to be embarrassing.
look. My family got cursed by a Fey prank, and it went down the bloodline, and now I've got it. That's all there is to it. And I don't want to say what the prank was. It's just. Please don't make me talk about it. She genuinely looks embarrassed by this.
Yep. They got you into a zone of truth and just ask, is this Fey prank dangerous?
No. No, it's not.
Alright, you are clear to go.
Thank you. And she heads back out of the tent.
And next up is Alucard, who, again, they detected Fey magic on you, but they deduce it's because you are a changeling.
That is correct.
And they ask, what does a changeling want here?
Helping out some friends. The rest of the group I'm traveling with, young woman seemed to have a bit of a trouble with a, well, she's got a political situation she needs to deal with. Looks like she could use their help. Bit of a long story, but either way, I'm helping her out. And so is everyone else I'm with.
They said, alright, but they ask if they can put a tracking bracelet on you. They know that you can change many forms, but so if you take any other form, they'll still know you are you, and while you're in the presence of royalty.
That's acceptable.
And with that, you are also free to go, as well as Yoon. And she says, I should have seen this bit coming. Oh, don't know how much I'm gonna be a good decoy for my lady while being here. But whatever works, I suppose. And with that, you guys make it through security. And you guys are now in the plaza of the Royal Garden.
Nice.
So, Miss Gabrielle, where to next?
I guess the best way to go is at the castle. Though I don't know what exactly
The castle
we
you go, I suppose?
Though I don't know what we're going to be expecting. We are dropping in unannounced.
Okay, expect half-naked dancing hippos?
I'm sorry.
Johnny
Thank you,
just calls.
Fantasia.
I'm sorry. What?
Thank you, Fantasia
Oh.
reference.
We said we didn't know what to expect, so I thought we may as well just expect the most unexpectable thing imaginable.
Are you saying this in character or in out?
I said that in character.
Donnie just
Ha-
right eye twitching, just hard face bumps that everyone hears it.
Amelia just does the same.
Cyrus is giggling uncontrollably.
Yeah, Hazukai is going, where did you get that kind of idea?
Again, seemed to be. You said we were supposed to be expecting the unexpected. That was about as unexpected as I could come up with.
I think he's just trying to lighten the mood.
And I thought that was my job, but
Let's just get going instead of standing here.
Sorry,
As they're walking, Alaka just says to Saris, times are tough in this economy. The lighten the mood market is some stiff competition.
more than one person can lighten the mood in a party. So is he still disguised as that short
I'm gonna
blonde
say-
guy?
I'm gonna say yes. While it's not putting on the kind of the short blonde guy personality at this point. Let's face it, it's a disguise that most people in the group recognize more or less. It's a friendly face, and it raises a lot less questions and causes a lot less of a fuss with security than intimidating Masked Man.
True, and I will be right back. Gotta see what the dog's barking at.
Yeah, and I don't have this set up yet, but Yoon is also disguising herself as a noble blonde lady.
Vegeta, he stole your due! I'll kill him!
At this way, people will mistake us for siblings. What?
What's wrong with her?
No, it's me, the player, because I'm trying to stop myself. Because I know of a certain freaking trend that I don't want to bring into this campaign. This is supposed to be wholesome.
So,
What are you doing? Allow me to ruin it, Dave. What are you doing, Step Changeling?
No.
Moving on. Tell us after the session's over.
Thank
I
you.
just did.
Yeah, he kind of did.
Okay, moving on.
But on to the head of the beast, we're going straight to the castle.
Well,
Yep.
the guards kind of
Yep.
stop you and ask if you have your business here. Gabrielle explains what it is, and they look at each other and they said, unfortunately, His Highness the King is out for the day, as well as Prince Thomas. If your need is urgent, we can direct you to Prince Killian and Princess Beatrice, but they do not have as much authority as our king does.
Luna, your token got left behind.
Oh, son of a whore biscuit. Fuck one. Okay. Oh, right. No, sorry.
Language.
Keep that language out, please.
Australian.
Yo, Australia. But that was creative. Send me a text of that. I might use that one day.
Will do.
Whatever helps, I guess. And with that, the guards lead you into the castle. And just give me one moment. As you see the walls covered in white and gold and carpet of blue, as they lead from the entrance hall to the ballroom to a waiting area, as you were asked to wait there while they summon whoever can come to see you. Anything you want to talk about while you wait?
Now I'm really glad I didn't. Now I am really glad I didn't go for my normal face. It would not fit in here.
Agreed.
Quite frankly, I'd look like the villain in a classic fairy tale story. I'd probably have guards pointing spears at my face within seconds. Do not move or we'll be forced to be spearing ourselves.
I understood that.
I understood that. Me too.
That is the
God
life of
dang
a
it.
changeling, my friend. Surely you would know that more than any of us.
First of all, out of character. What exactly did she say? I didn't quite catch that.
Yoon is saying, that is the life of a changeling, my good sir.
Surely you'd know that more than any of us, was the rest of it, she said.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, maybe not. I've never actually met any changelings besides you.
Really?
Yeah. Right, grew up as an orphan, so until I came here, I'd never met a changeling.
Oh, so you're not from a clan then? That's interesting.
There's clans?
Oh yes, clans all over the Feywilds. However, they've taken some issues with the Winter Queen there, so a lot of us thought we would have a better chance of living a quote-unquote normal life. So we moved here. And whether we have better lives or not, that is literally a roll of the die. Wasn't easy for me either. If it wasn't for Lady Gabrielle, I would still be starving in the streets, honestly. But surely you're... Never mind. You just said orphan, so you wouldn't know if your mother or father came from a clan.
Said he was a
Honestly-
doorstep baby, if that helps.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I honestly don't know. I mean, it's not like we could even find people who looked like me because, well, changeling.
You're going robotic.
Guys are going to me. I will hang up and call
Yep.
back.
Testing. We're all sounding robotic.
Oh no. Yes.
It's
Discord!
Okay, your Discord
that
thinks that
was-
it's hilarious.
Okay. I think it stopped.
Okay,
Can
I
you
think,
stop?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Nope.
We're
Yeah,
all
that's the
good.
red.
Okay, that was
Woo!
a little
Worrying.
Testing,
Yeah.
No, that-
testing. 1, 2, 3. We're all good.
We're all
Is it-
clear.
I think so.
Yep.
Uh,
Stormcrow
Luna?
testing.
lozenge.
I can hear you both, Luna.
Yes.
Okay, thank goodness. Yes, I can hear you too.
We're all good.
Everybody is good. Everybody is happy. Everybody is clear as a bell. Now, can
Hooray,
somebody
Luna
clip
Corva
that
can
so
speak.
that way we can
Oh,
have this for
fuck,
later?
Luna Corva. Hooray, Luna Corva can speak. Oh crap, Luna Corva can speak.
Way back in character.
Moving on.
Mhm.
But back to the changelings having a heart-to-heart.
Yes. But where are the yes. Yeah, I have no idea who my parents were, and unfortunately, even the whole finding pictures of them is tricky because, well, changeling.
Yes, most changelings don't want to show their true face unless it's absolutely
Oh, that's a shame.
necessary. Me, I have no problem with
that's
that
very-
as long as it's with people I trust.
I didn't even know that was a changing thing. For me, it's just one of the rules of the Phantom Knights. Don't let anyone see your real face. Being a changeling was just convenient because it meant I didn't have to wear a mask all the time when my face itself could be the mask.
Then I say you found a good calling there, young one.
Are you really that much older than I am?
She puts her
Do you?
finger to her lips. My secret.
While Amelia hearing that question, do you really want to feel the wrath of a woman when you hear that question?
Donovan
Ah,
looks
considering
to
that
Amy
I'm
and is like, I've learned from you never to ask a woman's age. I don't want. Let's wait. I remember the last guy that asked that. Last time I remember, where was he? Wasn't he out in out somewhere in the middle of the ocean? I don't even know if he was there still though.
Considering I was implying that she was young, I think I'm in the clear.
All of a sudden, you guys hear a little something in a little corner of the room. Meow.
Perks up. Cat? Where?
You do see a small cat, but it is a little different looking than a regular house cat, as its ears are a little longer and pointier, its coat is of spots, and its whiskers are wide.
Nix, get off the keyboard! Alucard blinks. Where the hell did that come from?
Yes, we must bring the Voidling into the game. Hey, if we can get the puppers in here as guard dogs, why the heck can we not get the Voidling in here?
I'm sorry again about that.
No, you're fine. It was perfect.
Okay. I was AFK when you did that. Okay. Anywho.
But
Yeah, you see Cyrus looking like she wants to go and pet the cat. Do any of you
No.
try to grab her?
yes,
Guilty.
right, Sean.
Rayshon
Right, Sean?
and Donnie.
Just
Wait.
right, Sean. Fetch.
And Donnie.
Wait, so Rayshon's just got her by the back of the shirt.
Yep. Just right on the back of the collar. Just fetch and holding it.
Yeah. Oh, but it's so fuzzy.
While it may be fuzzy and cute, it has an owner.
Hair.
Just wait for it to
The cat actually shakes her head, and before your eyes, she transforms
Hello, McGonagall.
into this.
Correct.
Sorry.
No. Alucard says, correction, she is an owner.
You're damn
Oh.
right, I am.
Druid! Oh! Okay then. Sorry about that. I have a problem with wanting to pet cute, fluffy things.
You would have been really funny.
What?
You're like, she transforms, and Shamus is like, looks her up and down. So is that a yes or a no on the petting?
Hey, the only
Okay,
one
what-
who can pet is my husband, okay?
Final out a character from me of the night. So, is this Nyx? And if you say she has a husband, who's the husband? Quinn?
What?
It is Nyx.
I'm sorry, there's an actual cat called Nyx
No, we have a character named Nyx, spelled N-I-X.
who has a cat form now, apparently.
Because she
Oh, they
was a
always did.
druid.
No, I think I know who it is, but that's out of character. But
Well, I think we've gone and derailed things. Anywho.
Yes, let's get back on track. As this woman looks at all of you and sees Gabrielle and they're going, oh, thank goodness you're right after that circus fiasco. That was quite brutal to say the least. Sorry I couldn't really meet you back in need, but I had to report my findings to the Queen here.
Oh, you had another bodyguard we didn't know about? Nice.
No, this is her contact.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I think Zoomer might have been referring to her at one point.
Also,
Zoomer?
did she just say need?
Yeah, isn't that the name of the master of ceremonies from the Starlight Review?
No, it was you that said she had a contact to help her get meeting with the Queen.
Oh, I got that confused.
It's alright.
Oh yeah, yep.
And yes, she did say in need.
As in, she called Gabrielle a need?
That she was supposed to meet Gabrielle in need.
Alright, I'm still getting used to names.
I think a need is supposed to be the name of a place in this case.
I didn't hear the in, so I didn't hear I was supposed to meet you in a need. I heard I was supposed to meet you in need.
Enid is the village we left.
Gotcha.
Spelled E-N-N-E-A-D.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I'm glad you found your way here in peace. Peace, milady. Thank you for that. But where'd you go? Again, I had to go and report what had happened to the Queen, and, well, someone had to call the guards over to the circus after all that. I see. So, but I was told that there was only supposed to be 2 other members of your little party. Who are all you people?
You want the long version or the short?
I'm always good with bullet points.
We helped her out.
Yeah, I helped her at the circus, ended up getting house arrested with her, saved her changeling friend's life after a poisoning, helped defeat a bandit camp, and now we're here.
wow, all of you are busy.
Yep.
Apparently, it's been quite the week.
Well, on behalf of the Castle Bus, I welcome you. You can call me Nix.
Thank you. Thank you, Nix. Get off the key. Why do we keep saying that?
I was right. I was right. So, who's the hubby? After the session.
Yeah, after the session. So, guess you've already been informed that the King Felix and Queen Lynn are out at the moment. Don't know when they're gonna come back. They were on a mission. They were supposed to be meeting the council in Sordia, so I have no idea when they'll come back. However, we do have Lady Rosa, Queen Cassandra, Prince Killian, and Princess Beatrice here, so hopefully one of them will hear you out. And I'm afraid that's all I can promise.
It must be something big going on for the king and queen to go off to a meeting themselves. Sorry, I don't usually follow politics, so I'm not well versed in what goes on.
And it is not my
It
job to
is a good
share.
question, though.
Understandable. What did you say, Alucard?
It was a good question, though.
What's the question?
No. Sarah's question was a good question, I just said.
Ah,
Okay. Oh, somebody's typing.
yeah.
Secret sibling stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So out of character. We're heading to meet the prince, the younger royalty?
As of right now, yes. As the guard comes in and tells you that the throne room is ready for everyone.